Hello everybody, my name is Threatex and welcome to TFM, The First Men. Now this is a very interesting, I'm going to say currently build a hybrid kind of game where you have a group of people, kind of like RimWorld, where you start a nice little map, you have some settlers, and you do a variety of objectives. I say a variety because at the start, at least in the early access build I have right now, you actually have 3 maps. Well, you can see there's one that's locked here, which have varying degrees. Now, the reason I say this game is kind of a hybrid is unlike other games like RimWorld, where you have technology to unlock new things. In this game, all of the abilities, so like construction or like stuff you can use or make, is derived directly from the inhabitants itself. If you have a man that is a warrior, he will unlock the ability to craft warrior things or like have like a training dummy. If you have a builder, he would unlock the ability to build houses, that kind of. It's very interesting. I'm very intrigued to see how far it goes as well, because this is of course an early access build. At the moment we actually have access to 3 different maps. Now I have quickly gone through each map. The first one, Arcadia, seems to be some kind of like a sandboxy kind of one at a glance, where it's just a nice peaceful world. The second one, Lindaris, seems to be more of like a, I'm going to say more of like it's kind of like a survival kind of one. So you go in, you are being attacked by this horrific overlord, which is trying to destroy a water element to your south, and he continually sends waves down from the north to try and wipe out the person you're trying to protect. So if you want more of a focused gameplay, good for you. And the third one, which is the one we're going to be playing for this little demo, is Memoria, which is a place where you have to take down 4 gate guardians, and then you can move on to the next mission. So at least at the start of the game, everybody, this is what is available. There is actually a full roadmap available, what they plan to do. You can probably pause if you want. There's a lot they're planning. I'm kind of looking forward to see how the game goes on. But anyway, apart from you randomly talking, let's try it out, shall we? So, Memoria. Begin. So you can see at the start here, you got a nice little descriptor of what is happening. We are being thrown into Memoria, a pocket prison dimension that someone created a long time ago. We are being asked to destroy 4 enemies to weaken a Doomslayer. That's a very summary there. I kind of skipped through the whole thing, but you can see at the bottom here. Kill Sylvetta, the Doomslayer, to win. By killing the 4 Shardkeepers, you weaken them to be easier to take out. So, start the game. Done. And here we are, everybody. Here we are. Now, probably very similar to people that like playing colony builders such as RimWorld, we are starting off with a nice little settlement. We have already some buildings set up. This thing is quite interesting. It's a giant gate which spawns in new settlers. So I'll say it's like kind of reminiscent from, oh no, I've forgotten the game. Auction Not Included, where you have the big teleporty gateway that spawns in new people over time. Though unlike that game, you can also have children. So you can kind of just grow your own people, like in real life. Anyway, so you've also got a giant tree here, which I haven't done it myself yet. But it's a gathering tree where you put resources and stuff, and also it sometimes has fruit, which I think has special effects with people if they eat them. You also got 2 different buildings down here, which is a prosperity mound and an industrial mound. Now these are where people put resources that they collect while playing the game. The game is actually split between 5 distinct resources at this point. So you see on the top right here, you got 5 different nodes with different numbers in. So you got prosperity, which is kind of like the green part of the game. So they're kind of split between different colors. So you got agriculture, you got farming, collecting plants, that kind of thing, cooking as well. You've also got industry, which is going to be more of the crafting and building aspect of the game. And finally, you actually have influence, which is going to be just stuff to do with combat and killing things in general. Now, all these kind of things are affected by what your character does in the game and how they do it with different traits and personalities affecting the outcome. You've also got what's this one? Unity, which is quite interesting. It unlocks traditions, so you can unlock different types of passions in the game. We'll go over that in a second. And finally, you got adaptations, which give your little nation like different randomized buffs as time goes on. Now, all of these are generated by the people themselves as they do jobs. So you can see you've got loads of random test subjects over here. They look quite adorable if you ask me. And a cat, which I can't name, which I'm pretty sad by, but it's okay. I know I can't name it, but I had to make do. So I don't know. They're cool test subjects. I don't like that. We're going to name them, okay? So who's this person here? You can see that she is 17 years old, test subject 18. She currently has a few traits. I got to say, this trait here is temporary, by the way. I think it's to stop people from running off at the start of the game to have a little conversation. But anyway, apart from that, you can see that they have a few traits. She's individualist, she's prudent, and she's Lightborn. Now, all these traits affect the 5 core attributes of the game, and these affect a lot of things. It affects what kind of traits they can unlock, what kind of weapons they can use, and how good they are at certain aspects of the game. For instance, power will increase stuff such as haste and, well, power. I said power, I mean heart, sorry. Close enough, it's fine. So if you had a combat character, it would be great that if you have these up as high as possible. In the same vein, body is like stuff like movement, speed, and resistance to damage. You've also got mind, which is wit, which is for the mages, which is pretty cool, and perception, so you can see stuff further away. So very handy skills for various things. What else we got? Moria modifies trigger chances of all traits. I'm not sure. I have to learn more about that one, everybody. Insight modifies duration of traits. Interesting. And rigor. Oh, it's kind of like a rogue, I'm going to say. All of these traits do seem to be linked back to something from a RPG kind of game. That's why I said at the start, this is more of like a RPG kind of one than a flat-out city builder. Anyway, so as you go along, you can actually get path points, which is kind of like them leveling up, and it allows them to unlock something such as a passion, which is kind of how they act in the game. So for this character right here, because they are a Lightborn, they kind of prefer doing paths which are to do with light. So you can kind of see, because of the color coordination here, that you have white. It's going to be a good path to take if they want to push up their soul. So you can actually pick between a philosopher or a nursemaid for these choices. The other ones, though, like I said earlier, dependent how they change what they do. So gatherers will go out and gather crops and goods. Industry, this guy will go around making buildings and crafting. Philosopher will generate unity and be like kind of like a pre-spiritual leader. Adventurer, going to be a combat one, of course, is going to be for just learning how to fight. Though you will notice that this has actually not got a color, because I think how the game's kind of been set out is you have loads of different types of adventures you can pick. You can be like a mage, archer, berserker, that kind of thing. I think the idea is that you got different people with different traits going in different roles. So you do not want to just have the red brand fire person be the combat guys, because you might have like a blue guy with mine, that would be a mage. That kind of thing. Anyway, sorry, what else we got? We got collectors for industrial goods, such as like logging, stones, nursemaids do children hunting, and entertainers, which just increase morale. Anyway, apart from me talking about all that, let's go into nursemaid. The reason I'm doing this is because I can start having children right away. So we're going to try and get some kids being born, and we're going to go around with that. Now I've hit the passion, picking her kind of personality type, you can actually continually get different traits. So for instance, this one here, the cage will occasionally help other characters by encouraging them, granting them 10 path points and a small energy regeneration. The traits also kind of affect what they do, as well as how like their stats work and stuff. But now I have picked a passion, you can see there's tabs. So you can see I can go and pick additional passions, or I can go and get traits specific to the nursemaid one. So for instance, right here, if I pick except for this one, teaching. Tending activities have a 10% chance to apply stack of developing infants, a trait normally applied to caretakers to infants. This is quite complicated, by the way. This is why I decided to play it a little bit before starting the game, because there's so many different traits that do so many different things. You've got to try and get used to it. But anyway, without going too much into the detail, everybody, now that I've given this person the nursery passion, it actually unlocks buildings. So right now, we can't do much. The only thing I can do is make a club and build a nursery. The only reason I could build this nursery is because we actually have a nursemaid. So I'm going to put one down next to our building. So I'm going to put one over here somewhere. Done. So this is what I was on about being a hybrid game, because unlike other games where you just go and build whatever, I need to actually have people with different traits to unlock what I want to build. So this person is a Shadowborn, so they're going to probably be the entertainer of our group. If I pick that, we will now see that we can make a speech platform. So it's a very interesting way of doing things, because it does mean that if you lose like a builder, you just won't be able to build anything if you haven't got a backup. So I think that's quite interesting. We're going to put this out and about. We'll do some random spread out buildings at the start of the game. Entertainers. Let's have a look. So I'm actually going to specialize her into, you can do an innkeeper, or you can do a bard. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's make an innkeeper. I haven't done this before, so can I make an inn? I can. Ooh. Let's put that somewhere, shall we? Let's put that over here. Originally, I actually had them all around my base when I played by myself, but it was a bit cluttery at the end. So this time I'm just going to spread them out randomly so they can be a nice little village, at least aesthetically anyway. We probably should name these people as well at some point, but we'll do it in a second. So before we do anything, I actually am going to go through and put traits into all these people so they can start doing their jobs. This person's Earthborn, so they're going to want to be a gatherer. And I think you can specifically go in here and make them a cook or a water bearer. So this one's pretty handy for me because it allows you to actually create cooking stations, which is going to be pretty handy for us in a second. Let's put it over here, shall we? Prosperity mount, we're good to go. So when we actually build all these, it will unlock new things. So for instance, the nursery will allow you to, of course, easily keep all your kids in one area and help them grow up without dying. Cooking station will, of course, let you go and cook food, which gives you various buffs and whatnot. What else we got? We have another Earthbound. Interesting. Do we not have any... Guys, we have no warriors. What's up with that? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to break the game, and I'm not going to make this guy into an Earthbound, okay? We need a collector. We need someone to collect resources. So this guy's going to go and just collect wood for us. I'm sorry, buddy. I know it's not your technically what you should be doing, but it is what it is. Sorry, I said wood, but I went for rocks because it's more useful. You can craft tools of rocks. This person, we're going to make them quickly into the artisan. And we'll also double that up with a war crafter so they can make war materials. Done! Okay, pray. Now, they do have a little competition at the start of the game. If you want to read it, please feel free. They're just talking about what they got to do. Because they've been sent to this weird prison world and they got to destroy this horrific monster as they go around. I would try and read it out, but I don't think I got the reading speed required. Oh, there we go. Okay, the game has started. Should we name these people? I'm going to name them. Eva. Oh, I clearly have caps lock on everybody. Oopsie. So who are you? You're a Lightborn person. Alice? Alice? Yeah, Alice is a nice name, right? Who's this guy? This is the Gatherer. We'll call him Jeff. I don't know how Jeff's got anything to do with gathering, but we'll go for it anyway. We'll go for... Dude. No, Dodd. Who's the last person? You will be named. I've written names to everybody. What do we do? Panic. We'll call her Lucy. I'm very imaginative, everybody, as you can tell. Massive amount of imagination here. So they just start running around. They're going to go around. They're going to start making their own little buildings here. Did we unlock war crafting? Yes, we did. So you can see that with my various traits, we've unlocked stuff such as crafting tables, which we'll put one down right away. Let's put one around here somewhere. We've also unlocked a house, if we want to live somewhere. Let's put a few houses down, shall we? Now, I will try and explain a little bit what these actually do. Oh no, I didn't realise I had a better building there. Oops. Just haphazardly putting stuff down. It's fine, don't worry about it. So, when people run around, they kind of lose stats or gain stats based on their activities. Let's go into fast order, shall we? So, as time goes on, they will level up skills, and also they would, of course, need energy to do various tasks. Now, the game's got kind of like a fatal system. Kind of, I guess, like a bit like an RPG kind of game anyway, where if they lose a lot of energy or take damage in a way that makes them run out of, like, heart, for instance, if this goes down to 0, they will receive a fatal heart, which will reduce their attribute by 1, and it needs to be repaired or removed via some kind of function. So I say a function because it can be removed by various... We've got some in here? Resources, let's have a look. Oh, for instance, the gathering through here grants 100 path points, it levels them up, and cleanses all fatal traits. Now, the reason I say about fatal traits is because it makes your people weaker over time, and also it has the additional effect that if any of the traits get down to 0, they just die. So, like, for instance, when I was playing in single player, I was fighting some kind of weird demon thing, and it was sapping all of my traits slowly as I was fighting it. The problem is I was using a fighter with like 20 body and like 20 power, but he only had 4 mind, so I had to get into retreat because he was going to die because his mind was being destroyed. It was pretty crazy. But anyway, now, as you saw at the top there as well, we do have inventory. Now, unlike games... Oh, I guess it's kind of a bit similar. You have 5 equip points on your characters. Now, for instance, this person here, Lucy, has a slingshot. Now, kind of like an MMO, like Guild Wars, for instance, the weapon affects what kind of fighter they are, or what kind of skills they have. In this case, it just has a basic attack command, but if you have a bow, you would have a normal shot and like a skill. So depending on what you're using, it will give you different skills. That can go for anything, by the way. So you can have like a chest piece that gives you the ability to cast ice storms, or that kind of thing. Now, I will say with equips, you cannot just do whatever you want. Well, you can kind of. Equipment all has, mostly, not these ones though, because they're brand new. Equipment mostly has the requirements, so you can't equip something if you have like under 10 mind or something, depending on what it is. And also, once you have equipped something, it cannot be taken off. So you only, if I have like a sword, I'm like, oh, I want to give them the bow, the sword will be deleted from the game. So you got to be very careful what you give your people as you go around. Now, what I'm going to do quickly, we can see we got loads of materials here. We've got like basic resources. We have impregnations. Impregnatation. I can't say. I was saying this yesterday. It's a salve that makes you pregnant, everybody. It's fine. So if I give this to any female adult, they will just go and have a kid. This is why I picked a nursemaid, because now we can actually start having children and having more people go into the settlement. Other stuff as well, like you can cure diseases. What else have we got? Armor, bone clubs, cigarettes, loads of different stuff here, which all does different things in the game. Now, what I'm going to do, we need children. Eva, I'm going to give you this random salve. I don't know how it's going to work. We're not going to question it, but have a child. It's perfect. Who else have we got? So we got Lucy, who's 8 years old. I think we might wait on that one. But we've also got Alice. It's fine. You two, can you have some children, please? I want to have children to increase population, and also because it's adorable. You'll see when they get born. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so when you give them an inventory item, they will run into the nursery, and something will happen behind closed doors, and then all of a sudden they're pregnant. And I think it takes a little bit of time, but eventually they will have children, and you can see them running around. Now, I'm pretty sure, if I remember anyway, if you do this and they got under 6 stats in all categories, the child might be born with some kind of issue. But for the purpose of this video, we will be doing it anyway, because we're crazy. But anyway, so apart from that, you can kind of see that the game's already kind of doing its own thing. They're running around collecting resources. Dude's over there gathering rocks. We got no one else apparently. Jeff's going around collecting resources, that kind of thing. Now, as time goes on, as I mentioned before, every time they do some kind of job, they will gain path points. Now, depending on what kind of traits you have or what kind of jobs they're doing, you can get quite a lot of path points quite quickly. For instance, I think I had a trait the other day that had, I think every time they completed a job of any description, they had a 1% chance of gaining 100 path points. So that's like stuff like that. You can massively increase level up gains just by various traits and whatnot. You can see how far they're going as well based on this path point thing here. So you can always see when someone can level up and you can go from there. You've also got crafting, which you've gone over earlier. Now that we've actually built ourselves a few different buildings, you can see we've got loads more options. Like I can make a rock splitting pickaxe so that our guy here collects stuff faster. So let's have a look. So replaces rock for rock splitting. Grants an extra chunk of rock every time he uses it. It's pretty handy. This will double as a weapon as well. So we get Lucy to craft one of these. Also, we can create stuff such as gathering tools for our gatherers, and also food, which does various things as well. For instance, this one right here. Grants a 10 stack condition. Finishing work time activities, remove a stack and gain 2 points. So this, to translate what this actually means, if there's someone eats this food 10 times, the first actions they do after eating it, they will gain additional 2 path points. So it's kind of like a way of getting faster level ups. Where the soup, instead, cures 1 fatal body and restores energies. Loads of different stuff here to try and get your head around, everybody. It's quite complicated, at least in my opinion anyway. Okay, we're going to craft a few of each, I think. Let's just craft loads, screw it. We'll craft hundreds of them. We've also got swords and stuff we can get as well. I don't know what this is. This is interesting. Inn. I have never built an inn before. Inn mill table. Or a medium table. Should we just make a massive table? It's huge! Yeah, everyone eats together. We're going to make a massive table. It's totally fine. Roads, by the way, if you want to make your little base look pretty, you can put down loads of roads. They don't do anything, I'm pretty sure. Fancy the mud earth roads, just decorative. Yeah, roads don't do anything, everybody. But I guess if you want to make like a nice little nation, you can. I'm personally just going to leave it because, actually, I say that, it will level up our building skills, wouldn't it? Screw it. We do it. I changed my mind. Let's at least build a road around this tree so you can see where it is. Oh, I've run out of materials. Oh, Gerald has joined the settlement and he's devious. Damn it, Gerald. Ah, it's a child. Wait, why have they sent us through the prisoner portal a baby? I don't want him. Take him. This is what I was on about earlier, by the way. Look how adorable this child is. They have no legs for some reason, but they're kind of like weird worms with giant faces. But yeah, look how adorable Gerald is. So it's great that we actually have Alice here because she can actually look after Gerald and make sure he is fed and has a great upbringing. It's unfortunate that he is unfortunately devious though. Whenever a settlement member finishes a work activity, all the energy is decreased by 1, but this character gains 1 path point. That is awful! What? No! Gerald, no! Why are you such an ass? Well, that kind of sucks. But it does mean Gerald's probably going to be the most powerful person in our entire nation. By the way, while I was talking, it looks like Alice has leveled up. So let's have a quick look at Alice again. I'm going to quickly... What's this? Dedicated. Has a 35% chance to remove a fatal trait upon receiving one. That's interesting. And increases all her stats by 1. But all the stats you pick, by the way, at least most of the time, cost one of your resources up here. And as I kind of explained earlier, but pretty badly, depending on different traits and what you do, you will gather various resources from their actions. So far we've gathered no industry, no prosperity. We pretty much suck, everybody. That's the general consensus there. Anyway, apart from all that, let's give another nursery trait to our friend here. Tending activities have a 5% chance to apply a random personality. Interesting. Tending activities grant 1 experience to all the infant stats. That sounds pretty good. Tending... Oh, free unity per stat. Let's go for that one. We need to gather unity so we can get traditions to upgrade our little base here. Oh, cool. And as we have been playing for a little bit now, Eva's just been saying there making jokes and stuff for no reason. Literally, she's doing it right now. Which has been generating some amenities, which has now allowed us to get a random trait for our little nation here. So we can see we've got 4 choices. These are completely random. I have done this 2 or 3 times, and every time I've had completely random traits to pick. So we can got all waterbound characters have 1 body. Interesting. All enthusiasts have a chance to gain random red personalities. Okay. +1 body. Interesting. Or +1 mind. So this is all mostly specific to certain traits here. But it does mean this one, as long as you are an enthusiast, you can get this trait. We're going to go for this, and I'm going to try and keep an eye out for it when I level up characters. If we can get everybody with the same trait, everyone benefits. Sorted. Anyway. Relations. I'm not sure how this menu works yet. We'll go through stuff as we go through the video, though. As for this, though, Eva has also leveled up now. What we got here? A bunch of random traits. A character will occasionally go and talk to trees. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. So you see, a lot of the resource gains do come from these traits here, because they're all kind of increasing either the skill gain, or they're increasing like the resources of our location. Interesting. Anyway. So I'm actually probably going to focus on this, because I'm also going to make her a bard as well. Done. I think she just randomly walk around and make people feel happy. Gerald, no! It's okay. It's okay, buddy. So I think how this works, by the way, is that over time, let's pause quickly, you can see that they have random wants, the infants do. If these wants are not met, the want reduces their stats by a set amount. And I think if that happens too many times, they just die. So, yeah, bit scary. You want to make sure you got a nursemaid if you got children. Oh! Oh, our random people had children. We got 2 new ones. They're so adorable. We got another Lightborn, and Craig is a Shadowborn. Damn it! I really want a warrior. Game says no. Sorry, a tactical sneeze. It's fine. Okay. The chef has leveled up. Let's give him a... Ooh, butcher. This would be very handy if I had a hunter, but I don't. Let's go for a water carrier, which should unlock us some buildings which make water more efficient. So we can get a water well. So people normally have to drink water, as you would expect. They have to go all the way down here to the river to get it. This makes it so that you can just walk around and grab it elsewhere. So we'll put that there. We've also unlocked a bathing hut, which we will put somewhere else as well. Let's put it down by the river here. Yes, this is very arbitrary while I'm putting buildings down. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Now, spend a little bit of time. Have we crafted those things we ordered earlier? Yes, we have a gathering rock and also a makeshift pickaxe. So we're going to give Dude the pickaxe. And we equip it. And now you can see nothing because he hasn't changed over. Next time he starts hitting a rock, he's going to have a pickaxe. Okay, trust me. We're also going to have... who did I make the collector? Was it Lucy? No, it wasn't Lucy. It was somebody else. Jeff? It was Jeff. It all makes sense now. It was Jeff all along. Jeff. Oh, that's a trinket. Interesting. Gathering plain shrooms grants 4 extra prosperity. We'll take it. At least it's also leveled up as well. Let's have a quick look. So. Stonemason. I've never seen this. I don't know what this does, so we're going to pick it. I guess it unlocks some kind of buildings. The thing I will say about this game, by the way, is a little quality of life thing in my opinion, is that there is a lack of UI information in some cases. So quickly just go over this. Like this trait, it does something. I don't know what it is. It'd be great if it actually told you what it does. Like it's like, oh, it unlocks this, unlocks whatever. Because I mean, most of it is self-explanatory. Can craft bows. Thank you. Yes. Can craft crossbows. Yes. But like, I need more information. I want to know, what am I going to be able to craft? So this has unlocked a stonemason work. Interesting. This is actually pretty cool. So I guess it means I can make some more advanced buildings. People with OC are going to be like, what are you doing, man? You're just putting stuff down for no reason. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. It's okay. Just accept it. It's happening. You can't stop it. Okay, we'll put that down. Sorted. Yeah, so what else? I was trying to find this. Give me a second. So this one here, it says character will sleep and rest here to get rid of fatal mind traits. Fair enough. It tells me what it does. Simple as that. But there is also a rock hut. Character will sleep and rest here to get rid of their fatal mind traits. It's the same description, but it's got a star. What does the star mean? I don't know. Is it better? Is it the same? I don't know. As someone that normally plays Paradox games that has a lot of tooltips, I need to know tooltips, everybody. Tooltips. Okay, so what else is going on? We got a dude. We need to do some exploration, by the way, because I don't want to just do this the entire time. So far, we're just doing the basic start of the game. We're running around. We're doing some building. We got a nice little village. Normally, I would have a warrior at the start so I can go off and get him to kill things, but that's not working out for us right now. What's this? Dude has leveled up. We're going to make him a copper miner. Or is it clay? I want him to get all these traits because it kind of allows him to start gathering all different types of resources. Copper is probably a good idea. Let's go for that one. Oh, also it changes his look when he gets different things, by the way, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure this came with a building. Copper Lodge. Oh, it means he only does this. Maybe, so this is what I'm trying to figure out myself on my own time at the moment. Is it better to have one gatherer for one resource type? I think it kind of is. And I think I've just broken that tenant, so I made a bit of a mistake there, it's fine. We'll leave it be for now. I can't revoke, by the way, his trait, so I have kind of dedicated myself to being incompetent, but it's fine. Anyway, while we talk a little bit more, let me just quickly give some more pregnancy salves to random people again. Take that and take that. We need more children for the children gods. So, what else is going on in the game, everybody? What else is going on? So, we've also got relations. This tells you all the various different tribes or settlements in the game right now. You can also see, which is quite interesting, that they can also give you quests. Now, normally, if I was to pick what's it called? The Philosopher, I would actually unlock a quest board, which random tribes can come over and put quests on the board. Now, you can kind of see that there is quests here anyway. You can see, like, for instance, they want you to... Oh, this is the main mission, sorry. Not really. Yeah, this is the main mission. Don't worry about that. So, for instance, if I was putting on a quest board, you might have like a... There's, for instance, I know there's a goblin tribe or something. Looks like a goblin. They come over and say, give us this or we kill you. If you don't do it in time, they will come and kill you. Simple as that. Or there might be a guy, like there's a trader that lives up here somewhere that says, I need an apple, and I'll give you some recipes for cooking it. So, like, stuff like that. Alice. She's leveling up so much. I can't believe it. We really should check all these stats every time we level up, in case it's a really good one. Because you can see they've got like different quality levels. Like, nice. What's this one? Whenever a Shadowborn character is born... Oh, that's very specific. I'm not a fan about that one. Humble. So that's more of a personal one. Character can now gain settlement points as Wild Pass. I'm not sure what that really means, to be honest. As long as primary stats with the same colour is below 16. Interesting. Let's just keep picking stuff that makes her better at being... Oh, she has a 25% chance of becoming pregnant every son. I'll take it. She's a baby machine. Alice. Oh, she's already pregnant. Damn it. It's fine. We have a continual production line of babies. And then we'll send them into the grinders of the wars, everybody. It's fine. So it's kind of interesting, actually. I noticed that if you look at the traits here, you can see that there's a duration for how long they are a kid for. And then they become I guess a child or a toddler. I'm not really sure. Where is it? Lucy, what are you? What are you? Child. Childs, as you can see, actually do stuff. Lucy is, of course, only 13 years old, but she's running around and she's actually doing stuff for the settlement. Ah! These are fatal traits, by the way. This is what we were on about earlier. If this goes down to 0, of course, we die. I don't think I actually got anything to get rid of Fatal Self or Fatal Body. We might need to work on that, everybody. It's fine. Ooh, gracious. +1 soul, +20 Moria. Kind. This one seems pretty good to me. They occasionally help others, giving them path points. That seems like a really good idea. I'll take that over something else. Wait, didn't she just level up like 5 seconds ago? Wait, I'm so confused right now. Give me a second, everybody. My brain's broken. I can't seem to see her other traits that she had earlier. Is it because she's pregnant, maybe? Maybe she can't do her normal duties. Oh, wait, sorry. I looked at that and it was the same icon as the nursemaid. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. Yeah, it's the same icon. I was like, wait a minute. This doesn't make any sense. Eva's the bard, innkeeper. Okay. Anyway, so it's a shame we haven't got any traditions yet, though, but we are getting very close and we can shut off as well. Traditions, though, seem to unlock different passions. I think I explained this a bit earlier. Once again, though, I can't really tell what these passions do, but I guess it's just a case of presuming what it is based on the description. So Diviner, I guess, is something about maybe giving boons from oracles or, like, omens, I'm going to gather. Astrology... I get kind of the same as Diviner, I don't know. Animal husbandry, quite self-explanatory, as well as grower. I mean, those two things are pretty obvious there. Stone block. Let's make a lodge anyway, just so we can see what that looks like. Let's also get some stone blocks being created as well. Let's make loads. Oh, nice. We've leveled up. Okay. Traditions. I'm going to unlock astrologer. Oh, you can see it does other stuff afterwards. Oh, so whatever this is, it's a Shadowborn trait. Interesting. Oh, one of us like a fortune teller kind of thing, like a mystic kind of person. That could be what that is. So you can see that if I pick one of these, it will unlock a higher version later on. So you can get an alchemist later on, you can get a leader, you can get a writer, or you can get a rogue. I feel like for the interest of this, we're going to go for animal husbandry, so we can try and get a combat guy at some point. When one of these babies grows up, we're going to make them into a combat person. They can't stop me. I will have a child... Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. There will be a warrior of some description. They may or may not be old enough to actually do it. Nice. Copper miner has been created. Does that mean dude's only going to go around mining copper now? Because I have no idea. Anyway, so we got that sorted out. So that's now been unlocked. So you can see now we can unlock hierarchy next time. And adaptations. So what we got this time? Another child. Beautiful. Waterborne buff, waterborne buff again, lightborne buff, and earthborne buff. Damn it, everybody. What do we have a lot of right now? We have loads and loads of... Oh, an airborne. What the hell's an airborne? Oh, it's everything. This person's a superhero. They do everything. That's awesome. Okay, I didn't realize there was like a superhero version. Lightborne. Have we got a trait for Lightborne? Because we seem to just be getting Lightborns all over the place. Just millions of Lightborns, everybody. Yes. They will be Zealots. So if we go now to a Lightborne, you'll probably see that they have an additional +1 body. Wherever they may be. Jeff has leveled up though, which is pretty nice. So Jeff, my friend. We're going to make him into a butcher for the later on. When we, actually, no, let's not do that yet. Animal husbandry. Though it is technically a red path. We probably should try and keep it equal to other stuff. Oh, what's this? That's interesting. There's a lot of different traits here you can see. You might spend ages going through traits. Oh, this one's good. Whenever the character finishes the work time, it says they have 3 path points. That's amazing. Whoa. Jeff's amazing. I knew calling on Jeff was a good idea. Oh, we got a new person. Please be a warrior. Damn it, man. Why are you not a what? Do you know what? I'm sorry, sir. You are given no choice in the matter. You will be an aspiring adventurer. We need to see some combat in this video, okay? You can't stop me. You will be a warrior. And you're also going to be a hunter, okay? Deal with it. You can't stop me. It's not happening. Okay, so now we've got one of these guys. We can see that we can make him a slingshot. And we can also make him a training dummy so he can train to become a warrior. Let's put this down somewhere. Let's put it here. The random placement. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. What is that? What's this? Upgraded version of a bathing hut. Doesn't require firewood and can hold 4 people. 2 males. That sounds like a good time. Basically, we're making a steam sauna or something. And this one removes Fatal Soul. Oh. Interesting. Oh, so does this one. But these seem to be identical. Maybe. Let's build this though. It seems like a good idea. Let's go for this guy. Oh, it's huge! Oh my god! Okay, screw that. Destroy that. We're gonna make the super thing. We have a lot of children right now. Hopefully we have enough people to actually deal with this. Anyway, so this is gonna be our little warrior over here. I'm going to give them the super upgrade ability. Where is it? Where is it, game? The Gathering Fruit. Give it to this guy. Here, eat it at some point and level up right away. Oh, he's in combat. Are you trying to catch a rabbit with your fists? What a badass. He's a hero. The hero we deserve. Let's give him a slingshot, shall we? Oh, we can't. He's in combat. You probably want to use some kind of... He's actually doing it, though. As much as I've taken the piss out of this guy, he is doing it. It's a very stupid rabbit. Come back, friend. Okay, it's gone. Gerald has no power. He's old enough to be a child now. Perfect. Gerald, you are going to become the philosopher. Look at his little robes. They're adorable. So this will start just passively giving us loads of unity, I'm pretty sure. So it's going to be pretty handy. Where do I want to put this one down randomly? Let's put it over down here. The horrors. Okay, what was I doing? Giving over this, right? So I'm also going to put this guy into my party. That's the wrong person. That's a child. They should not be... no, wrong button. This guy. There you go. So this guy is in my party. Kind of like RimWorld where you draft citizens into combat. I can do it with this guy. So we're going to make him equip this slingshot in a second. And if I, for instance, draft, we can now control him like a direct character. I can make him run around and explore the map. I can make him go and collect certain resources. Unless you know, well, I say that's wrong. Sorry, I am wrong there. If there's like chests or something, you can make him go and collect the chests, that kind of thing. Otherwise, he won't be able to do much. Now, if we go and explore a little bit, damn it, man, we may find some random materials we can pick up as we go along. So the idea is that this entire grassland is our home region. The map is kind of split into regions. So this is, for instance, a forest we can go into. This is no longer part of our little base. So if I tell the guy to stop being drafted in the middle of that territory, he will actually... A spear. Which he can't use, but I can send it back to the stock for someone else to use. Yeah, so if I tell him to go over there and actually run into the forest, he kind of acts like a camping, like if you're doing like an adventure in a D&D game. But I'm just going to quickly explore the edge of our map first, because we want to make sure we got all the materials that are to offer there. Has no passion. You need passion. Passion! Actually, no, no passion. You will be an animal husband. What? Don't question it. Make a chicken coop. Let's put chicken coop over. Let's put it next to. Let's put it over here. No, actually, let's put it here. With my advanced building technology of just randomly putting buildings down everywhere. Guess keep exploring. Oh, looks like a dude has actually found some copper mines, which is pretty cool. Oh, what's this? Rockhead! Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. Efficient. Oh, that's pretty good. Ambitious again! If everyone's going to be ambitious. If I was playing CK3 right now, I'd be crying if my children were ambitious, but it's fine. Okay, so as this guy's going to be our combat guy as well, let's actually give him the bone armor from the start of the game I ignored completely. Oh, I can't because he's walking around, it's fine. Now, there are, of course, enemies in the game. This game is more focused towards RPG elements than other games I have played. What is happening over here? I don't like that. No, I've never been there before. I'm not doing it. I don't care. Sorry. I'm stupid. This is a big region. I didn't realize it was this big. Am I still in the same place? Oh no, sorry, I was scared for no reason. The fog... How to defeat Threat X. Fog. What is this? Adamantium? That sounds useful. Damn. Oh, sorry, Craig has no passion. Craig, you will become... a gatherer, and you can be the woodcutter. At some point, maybe. Oh, wow, also, while I've been running around, we've got loads of traits now. We've also got this guy who was the passion for being a priest kind of person. Let's make them into a lawkeeper. We've also got Jeff, who's leveled up once again with his superpowers. What was this? Farsighted. Oh, wait, what's this? If the character has ambitious trait, passively gain 5 unity every minute. We have ambition! Nice! We're going to get loads of units. This is amazing. So you can kind of tell with how the game's rolling out here. It's very based off stacking different things so you can get different things, everybody. It's a giant stacker. Let's pick Happy Face. Happy Face seems like a good one to me. Eva. What is this? Whimsical. Black work time activities gain 1 extra amenity per stack. That's amazing as well. Oh, this is going so well. At least I think it is. Maybe. Axecrafter, gluttonous, social. Grants personality trait upon reaching adulthood based on the trait stat count. Oh, so we can just get free stuff. Do you know what? We'll pick it. It's a long-term investment. Oh, she's 16. When she becoming an adult? She becomes an adult in 1 minute. What is Gregorus? We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh wait, no, this is a different version. She can also be creative. This is more of a blue time activity. We'll go for creative. Done. Sorry, I was being distracted by everything there. Has no one destroyed this house yet? Destroy? Oh, I got to pick somebody. Dude, destroy that. Take it down. Okay, so we found a little adamantium mine over there. This is a big region. This is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Is this the edge? Yes. Okay. Keep exploring around. We will get some combat into this video. Do not worry. I want to cover all the basic aspects of the game as we go through this little video here. This seems like a different region to me. Yeah, it sucks. Screw this place. as even a sign saying, don't go here, you'll die. To Bedrock Hills, that sounds like Death Rock to me, so screw that. Clearly I haven't played this game before and lost my tribe before, so I'm not being cautious or anything. There's a club. Club, seeds. Lucy is now an adult. Very nice. Oh, actually, Lucy. Oh, her stats are awful. We need to get more, Oh, it's one of those things. Wraith. This is the thing that I was fighting that was messing up my stats, by the way, so I'm going to avoid that if we can. But it's neutral, so it's fine. We just won't go near it. And I think we've actually explored the entire home regions. Now, before we leave, let's go back into Disband. We will give him some armor. Now, there's a nice quality of life feature where you can see who actually is in a party, because you can see the yellow there. Equip that. And actually change his look as well. You can see he's got bone armor now, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff happening right now. Lawkeeper Rock, let's put that down somewhere. Let's put that there. Fertilizer bag, we'll make some of that, I guess. Why not? Quest board, why can we not make a quest board? No Lawstone item. Oh. When we get that going, it will be fine in a second. Oh, nice, we finished the destruction of that building. Done. That literally looks like one of those Japanese hot spring saunas. Oh, he's leveled up. Nice. Oh, it's because he ate that fruit. I really shouldn't have made him a hunter, to be honest, but it's too late for that now. Oh, that's really handy. Every time somebody finishes a work chance, 10% chance they remove a final trait from that character. That's very handy. But I probably want to focus on more combat state. We can't. So with Adventurer, you need to actually leave them alone for a while, which I haven't done. They train to become an adventurer. So he's going to hit this thing, I think, a few times so he gets 10 stacks in adventuring. Then he can pick a class as he goes through. He's also a hunter, though, which is a bit awkward. Really, I shouldn't have spread out these stats. I should have left them one at a time with passions, but I didn't do that, everybody, so my bad. Geralt's leveled up again. This guy's a madman. Ooh, that could be very handy. Let's go for this. You can kind of see though, it's only been what? Well, it's been 50 odd minutes. We've already got quite a lot of units around running around our little base here. It's a shame we haven't got a lot of people with weapons though. I do apologize about that. It is really random. So what we can do though, because I think we have another set of armor, we can just equip a random guy to help us in combat. So who do we want to bring with us? Lucy. She's a sword master. Stonemason. I reckon, yeah. The reason I'm picking her is because she should be able to equip this sword. If we, we haven't got a sword. If I make a sword, she could probably use it. Because you need 10 mine to use a sword, as you can see right here. So she's going to be able to equip that and help us in combat. We'll also give her the items for bone armor and stuff as well. Let's put her into the thing, shall we? Lucy. Add character. Done. Let's give her the... Where is it? There it is. Done. Okay, wait a little bit and we should be good to go. Donkey, what? Get off my land. Ah, nice. Lucy has crafted the sword. Let's give her the sword. We can go do some exploring somewhere else. That's what I was on about earlier. So as this is actually a real weapon, it comes with a basic attack and also a skill, Blinding Cut. Now the AI automatically fights, by the way, so you haven't got to worry about micromanaging this. It's just that it's good they have traits. We probably also want to get a better weapon for our friend here, but we need to wait for him to get to 10 adventuring so we can kick a class. So we still got a good 10 minutes. We'll wait a little bit and we'll run out at the end and see what we can find. Now I will say, on this particular map, you can actually see the enemy bosses already. There's one right there. Clawmother Keisha. She's absolutely stacked. 36 heart. Orc. Fireborn. Envious. Merciless. Challenger. Agile. Kind of sucks. Wait, I just realized something, everybody. I just realized something. There's no time limit on this, right? What if I just don't do anything? I just play a city builder, and then eventually she'll die from old age. It's the perfect plan, everybody. So you actually see that she's actually got her stats herself, though. She's got a bow. She has a grizzly helm, which does various things. And also she's got a grizzly hide, which is pretty interesting. What else have we got? We also have Sandlord Jamal, who is some kind of cat person? What is this? What are you? Are you a cat person? Lionel. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Different races. I like that. That's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of that. That's pretty awesome. We have... Oh my god. This guy is massive. What is he doing? He's an ogre, I can tell. I can definitely tell he's an ogre. There should be one more somewhere. There they are. Frost Runner Bella. They actually look like they're pretty close to each other, but it's not actually... The maps are a little bit bigger than you may think from that anyway. Anyway, positions. Let's go for Leader Passion, because why not? Actually, I just remembered something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. I can't tell. I'm pretty sure that is a work in progress one. What's this? Who are you? No. No, we need the army. Draft the army. That's bad. Luckily they're attacking dude who actually has a weapon, otherwise it'd be awful. So it's probably a good idea to actually... This is how combat works, by the way. It's kind of like a nice little turn-based... Not turn-based. They just do actions, and actions are processed. I can't control him because he's directly in combat. We want to try and keep him away from battle if we can. Unfortunately, we haven't got any tank characters, which is what this guy here is meant to be. But we can kind of try and run him away from the enemy if we do this. Oh yeah, he's taking damage. He's taking damage. Run away, man! Get out of there! So, kind of like a regular combat game, you have different classes that do different things. You have threat as well. So if you have a guy that's a guardian, he will have skills that make him more dangerous to enemies, so they will attack him. Where if you have an archer, you have traits that make them less threatening to other people as well. We've got level ups. We'll do that in a minute. Unless we can level up dude. We can't level up dude, it's fine. Dude, get out of there. So you can see, unfortunately, people can fight, but without certain skills, they're pretty bad at it, unfortunately. Luckily, though, we have some armored people. So armor is going to increase their resistance by quite a bit. And also, you can see here we've got the HP. Now, normally people will just get hurt and they get hurt. Simple as that. Simple. that makes complete sense. But if you have a combat guy, you can have like traits that regenerate HP in battle, that kind of thing. Done. Nice. And we've actually unlocked a helmet. Tactical maneuver and mine restoration. That sounds pretty handy to me. Jeff, you are going to be given this item. Do you know what? Let's make Jeff into an adventurer as well, so you can get some. You can join the party at some point. Now you can actually see that it's actually dropped some loot. So we got a Lawkeeper's quill, and we have a headpiece. I'm going to... Ooh, that's pretty handy, actually. We will send that to our Lawkeeper, which I don't know where they are. And we also got this one. I don't know what these traits are. This is what I was saying about earlier. I wish there was more information on what it actually does. But for now, we're going to give that to Jeff. He can wear that. Oh, sorry. Disband. You can go back to your lives, everybody. Go back to your lives. Give that to Jeff. And we will give this to the Lawkeeper, who is... this person? Gerald. Oh, of course it's Gerald. Of course it is. Okay, so can I equip this on the chart? I can't... Damn it, Gerald! What are you doing, man? Under attack again? Oh, that's not good. Maybe the game's like, you've been playing too long. It's time to die. Bind. So now we get more unity per law-keeping activities, which is what he does for a living. Pious. Oh, that's interesting. Sage. That's also good as well. Let's go with that. Now, I gotta say, this guy is a hunter, so he's probably just attacking a rabbit or something. Yeah, that's fine. He's just randomly murdering whatever that rat was. It's not a problem. So I was hoping that our good friend here could actually level up to adventure level 6 before we starting the end of going exploring, but I don't think it's going to happen in time, unfortunately. I guess we can just give them both clubs. And we can just go out and kill some things. Oh, wait, they're attacking again? What is going on here? Okay, we need the army. Assemble! Oh. Dude was not recovered from last battle. Dude, are you okay, dude? Oh, this guy's actually hitting hard. This guy is hitting hard. Where's our, Jeff? Why are you not, where are you going, Jeff? Oh, we can check now. What does it do? So, tactical maneuver, resets threats. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's great if you've got like a rogue or something. And mine restoration, removes 1 stack of fatal mine trait. That's pretty cool as well. You have one of those, buddy. Oh, he's casting his skill. Cool. I'll take it. Get out of the way, man. I'm trying to fight here. No, don't help. Craig, we're okay. Don't worry about it. Is dude okay, by the way? He's not okay. He's having a hard time. What if I can get this guy's armor? Gathering tree seed. What does it do, though? It's a trinket, apparently. I don't know what it does, though. Can we now put down a crafting seed? Not that I can see. Who knows, everybody? Who knows? Anyway, so what we'll do, we've got a few seconds. We're going to go out. Let's let them just do their own thing for a little bit. I want to go through all their skills, and then we'll go and do some more exploring in the map before we end up this video. So, Nursemaid has leveled up once again. Let's go for Intense. Those skills are not that great. Let's go for Pampering. Eva. Solemn. Oh, that's really good. Yeah. Yeah. These traits are pretty cool, as you can see, though. There's a lot of different... So, this is what I was saying at the start, because I normally started with some kind of warrior anyway, but every time you play the game, because of these randomized traits and paths, every game can be extremely different, as well as all your characters. It's quite interesting. It does make the game very different. Oh, he hasn't done yet. This was one about earlier, by the way. You can see here, regenerates 2 endurance while in combat every 12 seconds. This is to do with HP, by the way. So we can pick that. So now Erden would actually level up, get HP back while fighting. Geralt has also leveled up. Let's go for... That's really good as well. These traits are amazing. So the reason we're waiting a little bit, I want to get some more stats. Screw it, let's do it now. There's no time, everybody. There's no time. We're going exploring. Gather the men. Well, gather the army. We're going this way. So as I said earlier, but I kind of just ignored the entire video, this is more of a RPG kind of game. So you have your party, you go out and you go and actually fight. Let's kill this person if we can. Don't die. Please don't die. Luckily, this guy should get HP back in a few seconds, I think. Or not. Or just nothing will happen. So, let's go over here quickly. This is like a random settlement you can go to. So, as you play the game, you'll see that there are a bunch of random people. So, this is one of those neutral settlements you can go to. This guy has missions. So, you can see here that he wants a spider egg, and he'll tell you how to cook it. You can also give him a venom gland, and he will give you 200 path points. So, that's 2 level ups. He's also, I think you can try and kill him if you want to as well, to get his equipment, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not crazy. Now, exploring is very important. I would have done it earlier, but as I didn't have any good characters, I didn't bother doing it. There are, of course, going to be a lot of dangers out there. Let's kill this person. This guy is being attacked all the time. I don't know why people hate him so much. We are definitely not equipped enough to actually attack anybody dangerous, though. We're just going to die otherwise. It's just going to be a disaster. You are also going to become an adventurer. Oh, I can't. I've got no influence. Damn it. It's fine. Don't level up. Oh, we've got a new person. Nice. So as we explore, you'll find random things. So, for instance, these small foxes here. You can see that this is telling us what's in either direction. So you can go north, which is apparently the... Vista Point, so nothing to do with anything. And northwest... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. How's that northwest? I don't know. You can find things. Just quickly strap this up in a second. So I didn't spend a lot of time exploring here, but as you go out, you can kill different animals and you can get their materials, so you can build new stuff in your camp. You can also find random stuff like this, which will give you resources. You can also find chests. I think over this way is a different region with a chest and a shrine, which gives you a buff if you go to it, as well as some dangerous enemies. So for instance, over here is a shrine. If I go and look at the shrine, it will give all these characters a nice little buff. There you go. Blessed by the Master of Stacks. +2 body and +25 stride for 5 minutes. There also are kind of like semi-hidden stuff as well. Like you can see here, there's a chest behind the statue. If we can get to it. What is in the chest, game? Jeff? There you go. Jeff got himself a cotton cloth chest piece. Interesting. Which gives us it gives us the same thing again, but just a better version. Ah, probably shouldn't have doubled up there, but it's fine. So you can kind of see that's kind of our little our little thing of the game, everybody. I will say I've been playing for quite a bit of my own time, and the game seems very, very interesting. If we're going to quickly quit this, we'll just go back to the main menu. So I will say that there are, of course, 3 different modes in the early access as well as tutorial. They do intend to have stuff such as a randomized map, skirmishes, and multiplayer down the road. If we go over the early access roadmap here, you can actually see what they plan to do. I'm very interested to see how the game expands out, and I probably will on my own time do a full game of Memoria so we can kind of see the game to its full extent. Now you will kind of see from what I just said in the last hour, the game, I will say, is pretty long form in a way that it's not just quickly rushing through. It does take a little bit of time to get going, but as you can see, I had quite a big con at the end there, and we were getting loads and loads of skills put into us, so the game does ramp up quite quickly. I'm really interested to see like more advanced buildings you can make, because you can see in the background here, you've got like sheep pens, guys on horses. We saw horses. I wonder if in the game at the moment you can actually ride them and stuff. I'd be very interested to know if that's already in the game. So apart from that, everybody, I hope that everyone has enjoyed this little first look at the First Men. It comes out on early access on the 2nd of November. I think it's a very unique game. I like saying unique in this situation because it actually is. It's kind of a carny builder, but at the same time, because of the mechanics with how characters develop themselves and how you build buildings, it means it's very dynamic. And it's very intriguing, I gotta say, it's very intriguing. But, apart from that, everybody, thank you for watching this video. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.